The US has imposed sanctions on Georgia's former prime minister and billionaire founder of the Georgian Dream Party. US Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Ivan Choki and his party had derailed Georgia's Euro-Atlantic future, leaving it vulnerable to Russia. Ivan Choki is not an elected official, but he has been described as the honorary chairman of Georgian Dream, which has spent 12 years in power. The party claimed victory in recent elections amid allegations of fraud and swiftly announced the suspension of the EU accession talks, sparking widespread protests. Opposition MPs have been boycotting the new parliament, alleging fraud. The inauguration of the new president, former Manchester City footballer Mikhail Makevich of the People's Power Party, who is seen as Georgian Dream ally, is scheduled for 2 days' time. But outgoing president, who is strongly pro-European, has said she will not step down until new elections are held. I just hope that at this point in time, both the Georgian people and whosoever is supporting who they are supporting, they will not plunge this Georgia as a country into problem. Because on one side, the US is sanctioning this man. On the other side, there's supposed to be an inauguration that is going to inaugurate the person they say that won the election in Georgia, of which the European and their Western allies and the US are saying that these elections were not credible, they were marred by election, or that Russia interfered in it. And their current president is saying that she's not going to step down until new elections are held. If she does not step down, it is going to cause further more problems for Georgia as a country. And one thing people must ask themselves is, why is it that Russia is meddling in Georgia's affair and Moldova's affair? Because they don't want these countries to join the European Union. Because they know that these countries joining European Unions or NATO will make them to have their enemies at their backyard, of which it will make it easier for their enemies to invade them whenever their enemies places. And that is why you see that this situation or these political tensions are happening in these countries. Because Moldova has border with Romania, and Romania have border with another EU country. Romania is part of the European Union, of which Moldova and Georgia wants to join the European Union, and Russia don't want them to. So it is only time will tell how this whole drama in Georgia is going to play out. But I hope that they will not make life difficult for average Georgians entering 2025. Because people are having a whole lot of issues to contend with. So many problems, high cost of living, that they are trying to find a way to go through it, even though it's not easy. The last thing they need is for their politicians to create more problems for them.